If you want to achieve something with AI, you will need to build a business case to convince your colleagues that it is a good idea. I am Koen Verstrepen, I'm one of the founders of Froomle, and in this video I will give you 8 things to keep in mind when building your business case on AI. And the basis of every business case, and hence also one on AI, is the following very basic equation. On the one hand you have earnings, and they need to be a lot bigger than your investment. That's true for every business case. And about the earnings, they can be continuous or they can be binary, meaning that it can be that you can reduce waste for 10% or increase sales for 50%. But on the other hand, it can also be very binary. If you don't use AI to be more relevant, well, then you will have no earnings anymore because everybody will go to your competition. So it can be one or both, depending on your situation. The first element to keep in mind about how to increase earnings is that you can increase traffic with AI. Because whatever you're selling, you will have a certain conversion rate. So if you can put more traffic in the funnel up front, then you will, at the same conversion rate, sell more easily. Secondly, and related, you can also make sure that the traffic that you get is more valuable. Meaning that, for example, average order values are higher, or subscription rates are higher, etc. Thirdly, in many cases, AI is also good at reducing manual labor. Meaning that people can focus on doing more meaningful work instead of the things that also computers can do. And fourthly, AI is often also very good at reducing waste. And then I'm typically thinking about logistics processes where you can avoid moving objects to the wrong places or taking the wrong routes, etc. Now, to get all these benefits, to reap them, you will also need to make some investments, right? That's normal. And number 5, the first investment that you have to make is in algorithms and data. Because AI is actually just algorithms that learn from data. So you need to find them, select them, or maybe even invent them yourself. And you need to make sure that they are getting fed with the right data. So you need to engineer data pipelines from everywhere within your company to your algorithms. And then get the results out of there to the places, the applications where you need them. Now, the next thing is that the code that is actually about the algorithms for AI themselves is only 5% of all the code that you will write in such a project. So you will need a lot of software development combined with infrastructure. Yes, my arm is just long enough. The other 95% of code, make sure that you are reliable, robust, that you handle errors correctly, etc., etc. Then 7th, you will also need a lot of monitoring and alarming. 24/7. Because at Christmas Eve, if something goes wrong, you need to have the systems in place to ring the alarm and somebody with the correct skills to fix it, which is not an easy thing to do. And then finally, you will also need to be able to analyze everything you are doing. You will get results, you will get intermediate results, you will do a lot of experiments, and you will need data scientists working on analyzing these results, making conclusions from them, and formulating new hypotheses to test in the next round. These are the 8 elements to keep in mind when building your AI business case. I hope at least that they will help you to build your AI business case. If you want to know more, stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.